You shouldn't be working for free. There, I said it. If you are running a business, building a brand, you should be getting paid for it. But most business owners face three problems that keep them from being able to pay themselves. Problem number one, no money. But if there's no money coming in, how could you pay yourself? Problem number two, not enough money. Where there's some coming in, but not enough for you to either leave the job you're working on, not enough to actually get paid, not enough to pay your bills and pay the business and pay yourself. Or inconsistent money. Problem number three, where the revenue goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, and it's so inconsistent that you can't hire, can't grow, can't market. Well, in this video, I want to break down for you how to actually pay yourself. I want to introduce to you something I refer to as the entrepreneur paycheck. How every business owner can create enough revenue every month with what we call a cash flow day. It shows you how to generate revenue consistently to be able to pay yourself. This is worth not only watching, but it's worth pausing, rewatching, and taking notes. Let's dive right in. Okay, so here's how this works. Most business owners typically believe that in the early stages of their business that they're not supposed to make money. Now, I don't know where that thought came from. Like, it's almost like the person who believes that the business is a baby, so the baby is not supposed to walk yet. Now, I get certain aspects of that, certain infrastructural things, but that really is in the ideation part of your business. Like when you're thinking through what to sell, of course, you're not going to make money if you don't have a product to sell. When you think about who to sell it to, of course, you can't make money when you're there. And in a second, I'm going to walk you through the series of the early stages of questions, and then I want to introduce to you the specific thing to do. Now, this video is going to be not very long because I want you to be able to listen to it and actually do it. So let me explain this to you. A couple questions happens before you can actually get paid. So here's your step one. Step number one, before you can get paid, you have to answer the question what to sell. Because one of the biggest mistakes you can make is to sell, I'm going to go very slow so you get this, the right thing to the wrong person. Let's write it. Sell the right thing to the wrong person. Now, you might be listening to that. Now, this is in the early stages. This is before you can get paid, before I can go to cash flow day, before I can teach you how to create an entrepreneur paycheck. We got to talk about what keeps you from not getting paid. So let's say what you have to sell is the perfect thing. We're going to just make this a box. We're going to say this is a box with money in it. Everybody want that. But let's say the person does not want money. What they want is time. You have the right thing, but it's to the wrong person. Because if this person already has money, they don't want money. They want freedom. They want time. They might want visibility. So let's say this person already has boxes of money. They got 4 of them. So they have boxes of money. And you're trying to sell the right thing, which is money, but to the wrong person because they already have money. So what to sell and who to sell it to is the most important question you answer before you actually move into creating an entrepreneur paycheck and cash flow days and being able to pay yourself. Because you got to be able to match the right thing to the right person. Okay? So you can actually be packaging. Now, I'm going to make sure I explain this thought fully. You could be packaging something that you believe everybody wants, but if you're selling it to the wrong market of people, it's like a person who's trying to sell $10,000 to people who make $1 billion. It seems noble. It seems like, why wouldn't anybody want this? They do, but you got to shift your market. So the two questions, what to sell, who to sell it to, are the most paramount questions if we're going to pay ourselves. Because being able to match the right thing to the right person is the most critical thing that you're going to do. So here's the way I want you to think through this. When you're thinking about selling the right thing to the right person instead of the wrong thing to the right person, here's the way you do it. You're not creating imaginary people. You are thinking about a specific situation. Because anytime you think situationally, you are tapping into a market. I'll explain what I mean. What is a situation versus a service or a product? A situation versus a service or a product. Come here. Make sure you follow me. A situation versus a service or a product. A situation could be a person who is trying to get approved for a home And the only thing standing in the way is the down payment. So I want to show you how to get access to the down payment. So now if you create an offer that shows a person how to get the down payment, that is a situational offer. So it is the right thing to the right person because you match the situation, not just the offer. Everything in your life and your business get better when you get better with words. How can I say that? Because if you get better with words, your ads perform better. Your content on social media performs better. The video on your website, when they land, they watch the whole thing. They click, they schedule a call, they book, they buy. If they're coming to a masterclass, a webinar, a summit, or a challenge, or any way that you're using to sell, even one-on-one over the phone, it all requires speaking. Well, I want to show you how to scale with speaking. Now, how can I say that? Because every year, one of the things that has drastically grown our business, we've been on podcasts that produce for us sometimes over 8,000 leads from one podcast. It's not just me being interviewed, it's the 4 skills I'm using in that interview. It's the stories that I tell. There are 5 stories that we teach our clients how to master and how to tell the story in a way that does what you do in business. It builds know, like, trust, and the 4th that everybody misses, the buying decision. Well, I want to invite you to get that type of help with scale with speaking. It's a training that I'll be conducting and inviting people like yourself to hold your hand and walk you through exactly what to do to scale your brand, your business, and your bank account using speaking. Let's get back to that. If it's a person who's dealing with tooth pain and they don't want to have dental surgery because they can't afford to have downtime because they have a busy schedule. So here is a way that you can be able to do XYZ without going through dental surgery. That is a situation. A person who has something to sell but can't seem to find an audience. We created a software that that you plug in your information and it pulls it up and it tells you how to match your offer to the right group of people. The way that I want you to make sure that you're selling the right thing to the right person is not to get consumed with just what you're selling, but get consumed with a specific situation that matches a specific group of people's problem. This is how you match the right thing to the right person. If you're thinking, oh yeah, so I got this program, I got this offer, I got this service, I got this brand, I got this t-shirt, you're not going to be able to match it because you're only thinking about you and what you sell. You're not matching what you sell to a situation. So I want you to think whenever you create something, match the thing let me word this better, match the thing you want to sell to a specific situation with people because you won't have to convince somebody to buy something if it gets them out of a situation. Person car broke down, if you can provide a way to fix their car, if you can provide a way to give them a ride, whenever you match a situation to whatever product, service, brand, business, it's easier to get people to buy. Makes sense. So that's step number 1 is making sure you're not selling the wrong thing to the right person. And watch this, or the right thing to the wrong person. It has to match, and the way you match it is matching a specific situation, not just a product, a service, a program, all of that. Okay. Now that you have that, now I want to introduce you to this whole idea of the entrepreneur paycheck and how to pay yourself every month. Here's how this works. So I want you to think about right now, if the same way that you apply for a job and the same way you work a job, you have paydays. So let's just say the payday was, I'm going to write this down, the 1st and the 15th of each month. So if your payday was every 2 weeks, the 1st and the 15th. Now, I used to work a job at Pace Secondary School in Tallahassee, Florida, and they paid me once a month on the 15th. At a school system, they pay you once a month. It was no money, y'all. I was making $1,033 once a month. Pray for me. This was, Jesus, early 2000s. This was right after Cash Money was taken over. All right. But like early 2000s, $1,033 a month. And I didn't work during the summer. So you're talking about less than $10,000, $11,000 for the year, right? So I was getting paid once a month. But I want you to think about if your payday, we're talking about the entrepreneur payday, the entrepreneur paycheck, and how to pay yourself. If your payday is the 1st and the 15th, as a business owner, I want you to do the same thing. So I want you right now to write down what will be your payday in your business. Now, for easy math, I'm going to tell you to just pick one. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Pick one payday. Just for now, just pick one. Follow me now. Pick one. This is going to be your entrepreneur payday. You're going to pick one payday. So if you say the first week of the month, second, third, if you want to go fourth, right? Now you pick a specific day. So if you say, okay, it's going to be the 10th, it's going to be you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Okay. Now, once you've chosen the actual day, here's how this works. Let me break this down. So if you've chosen the first week of the month, watch this. Your marketing window is the second, the third, the fourth. Because you first choose the payday, then you choose the marketing window that leads up to the payday. If you choose the second week of the month, that means the marketing window is the third, the fourth, the first. Because here's how this ends up showing up. It's like a timeline. If this is payday, all of this is marketing. Because you're going to have to be able to generate leads. You're going to have to be able to get attention. You're going to have to be able to drive traffic. You're going to have to get signups. You're going to have to do what we call micro events and what we call bridge events. A bridge event is an event that crosses people over into your offer. So if this is happening for 28 days out of the month, and for 2 days, you do a summit. If this is happening for 30 days out of the month, and on one day, you do a webinar. Just imagine what happens to the business when every post, when everything that you're doing, with every post, every email, every YouTube video, every marketing campaign, every story, everything that you're doing is leading to one specific day. Here's what happens. You invite groups of people, and I believe this can be done one-to-many. Now, if you say, Marcus, I don't do webinars, I don't do summits, you do know that you can do this even if you are booking a calendar. If you did one massive, now watch this, I want to give you a new strategy. Imagine if you're doing one-on-one calls. What if instead of one-on-one calls, you said, hey, we open up 15 slots and we do a group consult call. And you invited everybody to your calendar. You can use Calendly, Schedule One, Security, any of these, and you can limit the amount of people. So you say, hey, we take 15 people. And instead of doing a webinar, so if you did this and you said, hey, we do an information session for 15 people to walk you through what it looks like to work with us. Your marketing window goes all month, and on that day, you invite people to hear about what you have, and now you're able to generate revenue on that day. And if you consistently did this, you would have a cash flow day, and you would also have an entrepreneur paycheck. So I want you to understand the concept. An entrepreneur paycheck, it is where you have specifically set aside a date where you know that you can generate revenue in your business. The cash flow day is the day that you produce activity, where all your marketing pushes to that. And now on that day, you know you're going to collect money. So if you want to go 1st and 15th, that means every 2 weeks, you're going to have a cash flow day. If you want to go the first week of the month, second week of the month, third week of the month, fourth week of the month, you're going to have to be disciplined because now you're not guessing. Imagine knowing every single day exactly what to do. Why? Because you're checking for leads, for signups, for sales. So it's no wasted motion, no wasted movement. You know that this is going to solve multiple problems in your business. What is it going to do? You're going to get a wait list. You're going to get people text messages. You're going to get emails. You're going to get signups. Will everybody show up? No. In a second, I'm going to show you the math on this. If you market it for 28 days straight, one thing, I just want you to think about this. You're going to get way more people than this. But let's say 100 people signed up and 20 people showed up, okay? You now have 100 new people on your list. 20 people showed up. You now have 20 people that you can tell about what you do. And if out of the 20, let's say you got half and 10 people signed up, your cash flow day just became 10 new people who paid you. But guess what you have outside of that? You now can continue to market those other people who are on the list. So you got 80-something people you can still market to. You got the other 10 who didn't buy. I want you to start following this. Here's what I want to challenge you to do. I want to challenge you to try this for the next 60 days, where you choose a cash flow day, you choose a marketing window, and you only talk about one thing. Now here, before I end this video, I want to tell you how to do this, how to implement this. Here's the way you're going to do it. Go to AI. And I want you, once you figure out what you want to market, what you want to sell, you're going to create situational marketing. Situational marketing. Remember earlier when I said you pick specific situations. So if you're helping somebody with webinars, you don't just want to say, I want to help you with a webinar. That's too broad. Take all the situations associated with a webinar. Situation number one, a person doesn't know how to set up the registration page. Situation number two, a person doesn't know how to get people to register. Situation number three, they don't know how to create a webinar script. Situation number four, they don't know what to say. Situation number five, they don't know how to sell. Situation number six, they don't know how to get people to show up and stay to the end. Situation number seven, the show up rate is low. So a lot of people sign up, not a lot of people show up. Situation number eight, the conversion rate is low, which is the amount of people that buy. So imagine now, what is my marketing? All 8 situations are my marketing to invite people for me to fix it. You get it now. So you're going to do situational marketing campaigns that leads to a cash flow day. And this is how you're going to pay yourself from your business. There are no wasted motions, no wasted movements, no wasted time. This is what you do. So I wanted to make sure that this video is short, sweet, and to the point. So let me give you a recap so you know what to do. Step one, you're going to choose a day of the month that is going to be your entrepreneurial paycheck or cash flow day. Your entrepreneurial paycheck, I know every month I'm getting paid at least this much. So you're going to choose a day for the first week of the month, second week of the month, third week of the month, right? So you choose the week and then you choose a specific day. It has to be a date. So listen to this. You can't say, oh, I'm going to market this month. No, what day? What day? What day? What day? That's number one. Choose a day. Number two, you're going to choose a marketing window. I suggest it's at least 10 to 14 days. 10 to 14 days. 10 to 14 days minimum. 10 to 14 days minimum, where you're not just talking situationally, but you're sending somebody somewhere to sign up. I don't mind it being 21 days. I don't mind it being 28 days. I don't mind it being every day leading up to it. But here's what happens. If your cash flow day is on the 15th, your marketing window is from the 1st to the 15th. Then you do the cash flow day. And then from the 16th all the way to the 30th, you continue to market the same thing, and then you refresh it and start over, okay? So step one, choose your cash flow day. Step two, here's what I want you to do. Follow me. Step two is what I want you to do. And I didn't mention this earlier. I want you to have a revenue goal. I don't want you to go into this blindly. And then three, situational marketing. You're going to use AI for this, because once you choose what you're going to sell and who you're going to sell it to, I need you to make sure that you extract all the situations, and that's going to be your content, okay? Do me a favor. If you have any questions or anything I taught, ask me in the comments. Ask me in the comments. I want to make sure I make time to circle the block and answer it. And if there's too many questions on it, I'll create a video training that literally the training answers your questions, okay? We also have a couple things coming up in the upcoming month. One of which is Scale with Speaking, where I'm going to show you specifically how to scale your brand, how to scale your business leveraging speaking, because one speech can take you from no one knowing you to them knowing and liking you. It's great for marketing, it's great for sales, and how to choose your sales vehicle, okay? So those are some things coming up. You'll see in the description below, number one, how to speak with our team. If you need our help or want to see how we can build marketing and sales systems for you and teach you how to speak to grow your brand, business, bank account. Or if you need not just to work with our team, but if you need some resources, you'll see that below, okay? Want to hear your questions, want to hear how you're implementing this. And I want to know, did you watch this to the end? I got to test this. If you're seeing this and watch to the end, if you're seeing this and watch to the end, here's what I'm going to challenge you to do. Drop your cash flow date in the comments. Hey, my cash flow date is this. Only way you're going to type that is if you made it this far, all right? I love you to life. Want to make sure I created a training for you that walks you through how you can pay yourself. Until next time, I'll see you in a minute. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Peace.